Hello friends, my name is Pinaki and welcome back to my channel FinTech Logics. Today's topic of discussion is about BNPL business models. So we have already discussed about BNPL in detail and how it is an application of open finance. Let's see today where all BNPL is being applied and how it is changing the overall purchasing and lending landscape. So let's begin. Now, this is the overall landscape of BNPL, where we have already discussed that this is a uh, bridge between your borrower, merchant, and lending service provider or lender to facilitate your customers or purchasers with a facility of loans to help them make their purchase journey smooth and affordable, right? So now let's see where all this is being applied, right? Now, first thing is BNPL applications. Now, there are a lot of applications, mobile apps in market, shopping apps in market, where a customer can buy goods and services, and in turn, they are provided or connected with a BNPL service provider, a loan service provider, who can facilitate the payments by taking a loan, right? So the example that we gave some time back is Capital Float giving you option in Amazon, right? So basically these are uh, apparel purchases or these are small electronics equipments. The point here is that these are mostly low value transactions and those are being facilitated by shopping apps. So BNPL application is the first one where customer is benefited with the BNPL services. Now let's look at the second one. Second one is card based installment schemes. So wherein a customer would have a credit card. Through that credit card, customer is trying to buy something, buy some goods and services, and the credit card service provider either can themselves convert that into an installment loan, or they can also get connected with the issuer to make this loan possible for the customer, right? So these are card based installment schemes. So you customer purchases and that gets converted into easy EMIs. So if your period is low, 3 to 6 months, then probably you do not have to pay any interest. Only thing you have to pay is a processing fee. But if it is higher than 6 months, then you have to pay a nominal interest. So in that model, the card based installment services work. The next one is off card installment loan. So what are these? So where you do not need any card here. So you buy on, you move on to a POS, point of sales place, and where you say that, okay, I want to buy this electronic good. So normally this is much prevalent in terms of, you would have seen like Chroma stores or even Target stores, right? Where you want to purchase one item and the POS person, salesperson, brings to you a BNPL scheme that, okay, you can take this and pay in this 3 or 4 installments. Not necessarily you need a card for this. If you have a good credit history, all that thing can be done in milliseconds, and you would be availed this BNPL loan. Next one is rent to own model. Now this is not that prevalent in India, but this goes on for your merchants outside India. Uh, uh, so normally this happens for your furniture shops. IKEA had brought it long back, where the customers can buy a furniture and then they can be provided with a loan for this. Now the difference between the rent to own and off card is that normally uh, you this is given for medium credit score customers uh, in a rental fashion first, and then at the end either you can return that good and forfeit the remaining balance, or you can own that by paying the balance. So that is why it is slightly different from the off-card installment loans that is provided. Next one is about industry specific BNPL. Now this is getting a lot of mileage now in India as well. Now you would have heard about all these bigger medical farms which are coming to India, and day by day your healthcare services is getting costlier and costlier. So for that reason, industry specific, your your uh, your medical service provider helps you with getting a BNPL for the medical facility that you will avail at this point of time. That is what is industry specific BNPL. So this is because medical service provider knows about all your details, and they uh, probably you are a regular customer there with some history with them. That is why they give you this kind of loan. The value is much more higher than a normal BNPL application or even a rent to own or even off card installment loans. The last but not the least in this segment is SME sales financing. Now, BNPL has been uh, revolutionizing the retail industry a lot, because um, all these goods can be made available to people with who are not able to afford initially, and then now they can afford with this BNPL. But actually, if you say in the B2B marketplace where SMEs need lot of inventory financing, so think of something that um, if an SME can get the inventories as BNPL, now it would be definitely beneficial for him, because there would be a lot of amount left for working capital, and the SMEs would be able to meet their requirements and even expand their business. So that is why SME sales financing is actually actively using BNPLs, may it be in terms of inventory financing or may it be warehousing, equipment financing. They are starting to use this BNPL. Now, these were the 6 facets where BNPL is getting a lot of mileage. Um, if you need to know additional details about each of these sections, please let me know in the comment section and I'll be happy to create one more video. Thanks a lot, viewers.